Chargebacks are when a customer wants to get a refund for their purchase without contacting the merchant. And this can be for any reason. This could be them saying or claiming that they didn't make this purchase. This could be them saying or claiming that they're not happy with the product that they received. And it doesn't matter from your perspective, because at the end of the day, the merchant ends up getting hit and having to pay the balance of that money back plus an extra fee. And if they receive enough of those chargebacks, extra fines and potential, risk to your processing can occur. Gaming is structurally different than pretty much any other type of purchases in the economy. There isn't any physical delivery of goods. There often isn't a receipt or a tracking number that you can point to. It's also significantly higher velocity and smaller dollar amounts of payments than other forms of businesses. So as I mentioned before, when you receive a chargeback, there's a flat fee that gets charged on every single one of those payments, meaning that customers can rack up significantly higher amounts of those fees relative to the balance than they would in other forms of payments. So obviously there's the cost. As I mentioned previously, it's extremely expensive. But even beyond that, there's a huge operational load that businesses have to take on in order to respond to these chargebacks, manage their risks, and deal with the entire process. The most common reasons are customer remorse, and then also just customer confusion. They might not know what they're paying for, when, or what the exact purchase price was. The best way to deal with chargebacks is to use a real-time fraud detection engine like Coinflow to track your payments, detect fraud in real time, and then in the cases that stuff still gets through the cracks, you have complete indemnification against both the financial repercussions and the operational expense of having to deal with those repercussions. Chargeback prevention and chargeback management are built into the Coinflow platform, not bolted on. That means that from day one, all of your payments are covered against fraud, chargebacks for any reason code, and then you as a business don't have to deal with the financial, reputational, or operational impacts of chargebacks.